Welcome to Behavioral Grooves. My name is Kurt Nelson.
And I'm Tim Houlihan. Normally in Behavioral Grooves, we interview interesting people to ask about their applications of behavioral sciences to work and life. But in this episode, this end of 2018 episode, we're reviewing our top 10 most downloaded episodes.
Yay, the top 10 for 2018.
Let's get right into it, Kurt.
All right, so starting at number 10 and moving our way up. We started, this is a recent podcast that we did with David Yokum, When Science is Hard.
It was a terrific discussion where David goes from the White House to the lab at DC to Brown University, where he is setting up a policy center for application of behavioral sciences to governmental policy.
Just really insightful, lots of great learnings that people can take out of that one.
Absolutely.
All right, number 9.
Number 9, Behavioral Grooves, number 1, our very first podcast with James Heyman, Dr. James Heyman, a professor. Wonderful, exciting, fun, insightful, and all of the work that he did with Dan Ariely.
Yeah, and so it was fantastic, and he was also our second speaker at Behavior Grooves Meetup in Minneapolis, and so it was a great tie-in, and it was the impetus to start this whole crazy thing.
Okay, number 8.
Grooving on cash and non-cash.
That was fun.
Your expertise. It was fantastic. Such great insights into when do you use cash, when do you use non-cash, what's the difference, why do people care?
And it made the top 10.
It made the top 10.
Oh, wow.
Imagine that. All right. So
number 7.
Another
grooving session that we did on applying behavioral sciences to your office.
Right. So how do you take behavioral science and how do you make it, apply it into your work? And what are some of the tips to make that happen? What are some of the ways that you can improve the likelihood of behavioral science being accepted within your organization, working with your senior managers, and just hints and tips on how to do that?
Are you ready for number 6?
Number 6, Nudge-A-Thon with Dr. Christina Gravert. This was a great episode. I mean, we interviewed her from Sweden, but my gosh, the insights on nudging and talking about Nudge-A-Thons and talking about, the difference between sludge and nudges. Just fantastic.
It was a great conversation. And a quick little plug, Christina and her partner Nurit have set up an organization called Impactually, and we are huge fans of what they're doing. They're doing consulting, and they've created an online training module, a class.
It's so cool.
It's really, really good, and we just want to urge everybody to check that out because it's really good work.
All right. Number 5.
Caroline Webb.
Woohoo!
Oh, man. We talked about her wonderful book, How to Have a Good Day. But then we ended up talking about Burning Man. It was so great.
Well, Burning Man, and just that she sings at Carnegie Hall. Not only was it great behavioral science insights on how you can have a better day and just those little tips on how to do that, but we got into rabbit holes, man. It was fantastic.
It was fun. Number 4.
Don't Be Creepy. Data Transparency with Charlotte Blank. This, again, another speaker that we had at the Behavior Grooves Meetup, but Charlotte, Chief Behavioral Officer at Merits, and she was just a fantastic guest. And oh my God, the insights that she did, that they found in this research, were just really, really insightful. Loved that conversation.
That was really fun. Okay, number 3 is Grooving on Books. It was our top 10 recommended behavioral science books, which led to all kinds of wonderful emails and tweets and messages from people all over the world saying, well, you got to look at my list.
Well, and we got the picture of the bookshelf from South Africa from one of our listeners down there, which was great. I mean, just fantastic.
It was terrific. Number 2,
one of our more recent podcasts, actually. It was Michael Halsworth from Mindspace to East. So his great work at the Behavioral Insights team and then bringing that over into New York and all of the insights that he had from the research that they conducted. But not only the research that worked, but the research that didn't come out like he thought it was, which is, again, to what we talked about in our grooving session around that. Sometimes you learn a lot more about research that doesn't work or those trials that don't work. And so I think that just goes and I think people understood that. They got a lot out of it.
Yeah. Okay. Number 1, drum roll, please. Okay, that's going to sound awesome.
Hey, drumming is my only musical skill. And I can only do it with my hands on a table as a drum roll.
But number one is Leaving the Matrix with Annie Duke.
Oh my gosh. That was
terrific, huh?
A fantastic interview. She is just wicked, wicked smart.
And wicked fun.
Oh my gosh. And from the conversation of talking about thinking in bets, the probability, to resulting, to going down rabbit holes about Lyle Gleitman, her mentor, and the trip they took to Boston. Oh my God. It was just fun. It was insightful. And again, if there's an episode that you want to get, 2 pages of notes about how you can improve your life or your work through behavioral science, that one will get you 4 pages of notes.
And if you have a paper dictionary, you should go in and look and listen to how we talked about Lila Gleitman and Lila's contribution to the English language.
There you go.
At least the dictionary.
Yes. The dictionary.
Yeah.
Well, with that, hopefully, if you haven't listened to these already, go out and listen to a few of them. They are the most popular ones that we have for 2018. And if you do like them, please leave a review, whether it's 5-star on your favorite podcaster, or if you can write an actual review with words talking about what, behavioral grooves.
Maybe how we changed your life, or all of a sudden, your garage got swept out. Magically,
your children started to unload the dishwasher because of insights you learned from us.
From behavioral groups.
Yes. It doesn't have to be that, but maybe it was just enjoyable and fun, and you really, really liked it. And if you would be so kind, we would greatly appreciate it. And look, this is 2018, and we're only going to get better in 2019. We got some great podcasts coming up that are already interviewed and done, and we just need to do our...
The trend is increasing.
The trend is moving up. Thank you, and remember,
keep on grooving.